It's Powdered Cheese Aficionado, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be playing my DIMIR control list in Duskmourn Standard once again, so let's take a look at the list. Alright, so I haven't changed the list pretty much at all since the last time I played it, because I had so much fun playing this deck. It did really well against Domain and Reanimator. All that I've done is I've removed one cut down from the main and added a second Anoint with Affliction in the main and removed that from the sideboard. This card just feels a little more flexible than Cut Down. Cut Down is just so dead in some matchups. Obviously it's great because it's 1 mana, it can kill a lot of things, but Anoint with Affliction can just get some other slightly larger creatures, so I'm gonna go with 2 of those in the main. In the sideboard, in that empty spot, I have added a 3rd Ghost Vacuum because the last time I used this card against a Reanimator deck, it just completely popped off, and I was able to stop them from reanimating stuff, but then it became more win con at the end and helped us win in a very close matchup. So the rest of the deck is pretty standard DIMIR. Got Overlord of the Flood Pits for card advantage, got Liliana of the Veil, got our suite of cheap removal in black. We have Jace Perfected Mind for a mill alternate win con, and of course for duress. So with all that, let's hop into a match and play some more DIMIR in Standard. Alright, Academic Espionage. We could keep and try to deduce and overlord into some other land resources. I'm gonna go for it. It's probably a terrible idea, but what else am I here for? To try out the terrible ideas. We do not immediately draw a swamp, so therefore my plan is a disaster. There's a swamp. Yeah, I think we gotta play it. I was gonna play Demolition Field to deduce here. Okay, there's another untapped swamp on top. That's great. If I had known that, I would have played Demolition Field, deduced, and then had removal open next turn, but obviously hard to predict. This is when an enchantment enters, so I'll probably just end up killing it, but I want to see what they cast first. Could always counter something if it's too scary. Nothing. Well, I'm going to take 2 here just because. Alright. Let's try to kill it with Anoint Affliction, and if they want to counter this, that is okay. Not quite sure what we're up against. Maybe some sort of aggro enchantment deck, but they're not playing that many cheap things. At least not yet. That resolves. So now we're chilling. We have 2 deduces. We have removal. Maybe I should have used Cruel Claw's Heist there. Got a little ahead of myself. Another Gremlin Tamer. Okay. You want to play an enchantment into it? They do not, so I'm going to try to kill it. What is going on in this artwork, by the way? I played this card a lot, and I don't even know if that's Shieldred. This is just like, maybe that's Shield. These are like her creepy cyborg gremlins. It's quite the image. Alright, we deduce. We get a land, and now, yeah, let's use Cruel Claw's Heist. I don't think I'm going to give them a card because I don't trust that they have anything we really care about using. And I just want to know. Okay, so they do have Entity Tracker. I see, yep. Online permanent, each enchantment. I think I'll get rid of Shelter by Ghosts. I think that's maybe a little more powerful option. And then we're just going to deduce here. We do need to draw into a way to kill his Entity Tracker, because it's going to get beefed up by the Ethereal Armor a bit. I get to draw a card. This is kind of exciting because I haven't seen this card used to that much effect, but I do like it as a card. I like enchantment decks, as long as they're not, you know, like good old green-white enchantments. In Old Standard, I was a little less enthused about. Alright, we get an answer for Entity Tracker. Gonna hold off to use it until we have a good moment, like before they attack, and then we can also counter something else if they try to counter it. Try to kill this thing. You want to protect it? They do. Let's fight over it. Alright, that easily resolved. Amazing. Another Gremlin Tamer. Okay. Ooh. Could be mean here and deadly cover-up. That feels a little excessive, doesn't it? Yeah. I want to be able to counter something, so... Well... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna play Overlord. It's a little weird. Like, I could probably just... slam Overlord as a creature there. Alright, I'm gonna drop to Deuce, and I'm gonna play Liliana and just kill this Tamer. Now, whenever they top deck, they have to deal with some pretty big threats right here. Very productive turn for us. Alright, it's just a land. I almost feel sorry for them. Discard Deadly Cover-Up, and... I don't... Do we even need to hold open 3 steps ahead? I don't even know what, like, their biggest scary thing that they would do would be, so... Let's just play Overlord. Get a clock going. Draw 2. Backup Liliana seems good. Could even have discarded the backup Liliana and kept a land there, I think. Ooh, yeah. What are you gonna do? Okay, they're gonna scoop. Understood. We will put in Malicious Eclipse, and I'm not sure there's much else we need. I guess a Duress could be kind of useful. Go down an Overlord, go down an Intimidation Campaign, go down a Liliana. I mean, I'm going to assume their deck is really built around just completely popping off like one creature, kind of maybe Glass Cannon style. I think Aquazotz is good then, and put away Robbery. Maybe I should have gone down on 3 steps ahead too. Game 2. I'll be honest, I was working on an Esper deck before this, and DIMIR just feels so much stronger, and I'm trying to figure out why. Maybe I was just building it wrong, and I was trying to cram too many things into my Esper list, but DIMIR is just, maybe it's, you know, part of it is the mana base, it's just so much more consistent. This is a pretty solid opener. Overlord is great. We got Edict this turn into Overlord or Liliana if we need to kill something. No turn 2 play from our opponent. That's fine. Next turn they could flash in a Gremlin Tamer. Enduring Innocence. Unfortunately, we can't counter that. So, do I kill it, or do I wait till we have a Deadly Cover-Up to exile it? That feels like so long away, but... Yeah, we only have creature destruction. This feels kind of bad, because they're just going to keep drawing cards off of it. So, maybe that wasn't the right move on my part. Yeah, I think I'll get Liliana down and we can deal with it. Plus, get rid of an island and then play a tap land next turn, play Overlord. So at least that's the general game plan. Ooh, I'm having a little difficulties deciding what to discard. Tells me they probably have a pretty good hand. Maybe. Get to draw a card this turn, probably. Yes, they do. I could try to minus Liliana here, unless they play a bunch of other little things. Over the Throat is useful. So let's do this, see what they want to do about it. Okay.
Sacrifices must be made.
Sacrifices must be made indeed. I'm gonna hold open 3 steps ahead here. I could play Overlord, but yeah, kind of. Yeah, I think I want to counter this so that they don't get a card off the Enduring Innocence. Feels pretty good. If we let that stick around, they get a card off of that, but then we could go for the Throat It, but I feel okay about our decision. Inquisitive Glimmer. How majestic. Ooh. Ooh. What are we discarding to Liliana? Or were we just sacrificing her to kill this 2-3? Maybe. It's Duress. Maybe I'll Duress, play Overlord, and then decide what to do with Liliana, even though they could, in theory, kill her in response. 2 negates and an entity tracker. Okay. Well. Plussing Liliana just gets the land out of her hand. It doesn't help us, so I'm gonna let Liliana take one for the team here. Let's do that now, and then they can't negate our Overlord, so. Ooh, I think we need that land, right? So let's drop this Overlord. I think Aquazot's is a little more important. Go for the third and kill the entity tracker, but they could also hold up negate if they have an untapped land here, which they do not. Okay. Okay, they're going to try to flash in the tracker. Yeah, let's just... I mean, maybe they have a Get Lost in hand, which will be a little sad, but... Just going to get down our big baddie. Oh, yeah. I love this card as a in-control decks like this. I don't love it as like a... I'm just not a huge creature deck player. You might have learned if you were a returning viewer, but... Ooh, this is a little scary. If they can hold up negate and protection... Oh no. Well, that neatly takes care of the card that I was just hyping up so much. Yeah, just holding up negate here is pretty good for them. Oh my god. Spelljar. Okay, Spelljar, I was gonna say we could chump with a 1/1 on Fountain Port. From Fountain Port, but I'm just gonna do this because I don't think they'll have 2 ways to protect this. Hopefully this gets negate out of their hand. And then we fight for it. We counter the negate and go for the Throat Resolves. Ooh, baby. They say good game. Is that it? I don't think it's over yet. Still, you still have lots of things to do, it seems. Wow. 3 of them. The end's a little late. Alright. See what they want to do. Wish I could kill this ossification, but we have no way to remove it. Oh my god. I mean, I guess I just needed to... I didn't expect them to have the 4th in hand. Because if I had done this before they cast this, I would have gotten it out of their hand. That's crazy. I can't let them draw this many cards. Oof. Bit of an oopsie on my part, but 4 Enduring Innocence. You know, at least it's cool artwork. Such a joyful sheep. I'm scared. You want to protect your goat sheep thing? They do. Wow, I mean, it's not looking too good for us. If I'm being completely honest. Maybe we need more duresses to get rid of these protection spells. Ugh, if we could draw our sweeper, yeah. Shoot. Alright, last turn right now. Can we get a sweeper? Please. We cannot. We can still not survive even if we kill one of these things. We can make a 1-1, but then we still take 2, right? So let's move to game 3. Goodness. Alright, I think Duress is useful, in fact, and Tidebinder. And go down on some counter magic. I'm going to put Liliana back too, and Overlord, I think. Yeah. Oh, I didn't add the Liliana, but that's okay. We're in business for game 3. Yeah. Seems good to me. We just are missing double blue for the Overlord, but got our removal. Got 3 lands. Love to see that. We're going to play the fast land first. Fox is staring at me a little creepily. They have a turn 1 play. We have Anoint with Affliction, so... What are you going to do? Do we just kill this thing? Oh, almost didn't want to attack there. I'm going to take it. Try to kill it with Liliana. Nice, land is good. There's a stick, so there's something they could do to protect it, but if they give this thing hexproof, it doesn't matter. So we try. I'm not sure what's holding a priority here. I don't remember the name of the card, but I'm sure they have a one mana white protection spell.
Heard of personal space?
Alright, Liliana does the thing. They want to kill her, I would assume. And next turn, trying to decide if we want to hold open 3 steps ahead or try to get Overlord down. Getting a little close to Daily Cover Up too. Oh, okay. That's fine. Last time they used that on Aquazotch, which was very sad. So this is pretty chill by me. I think we get Overlord down here. These are all good cards, but we also need the lands. It's a little tough. Ashiok could really help us. I'm gonna be foolish and drop a land and hope that we can draw into a 5th one. Yeah, probably not maybe the best move, honestly, there, but sometimes I like to gamble with the lands. Alright, let's deduce to draw. See if we can get a land. We do not. And in that case, I'm gonna just hold up. Maybe try to use Sheoldred's Edict on this thing. Which again, Hexproof will not protect them. Alright. I'm gonna try to kill it. Sorry, Fox. I guess they're kind of themed out with their Fox avatar. It's just the Sheoldred... Sorry, their pet, their Sheoldred avatar doesn't quite match. Gremlin Tamer. Land is nice. It's not an untapped land, but that's okay. Ooh, yes, please. Malicious Eclipse. And what are we doing? I think we're gonna chill. This is great that it's not when they cast an enchantment. If it was casting an enchantment, I'd probably try to kill this a little quicker, but if they play an enchantment on the stack, then we can try to figure out what we're going to do. I'm going to say they're holding up a bunch of protection spells, so I'm going to try and kill it right now. Get them stuff out of their hand. Next turn we'll be able to maybe sweep, or sweep one way or another, I guess. Yep. Really just depends if they have a negate, I guess, for a sweeper. Take 3. Malicious Eclipse not being as exciting now, given that this is up to 3 toughness, but This is the card I was thinking of. Shard Mage's Rescue. A lot of sticks happening. Okay, another deadly cover-up makes me feel nice and warm inside. I think I'm gonna try to sweep it. Sweep it up. What do you got? Maybe they can kill us next turn if they can counter this deadly cover-up and then beef this up with like a bunch of enchantments. I hope not. Okay, that's very relieving. I think let's get rid of Gremlin Tamer from the deck. Enduring Innocence and Entity Tracker. Alright, so this thing is probably getting flashed in. They haven't exercised, but no negates. They have 3 negates sideboarded in, so that's good to know. Alright, now you play your tracker probably. They could save that for Enduring Innocence, but it makes sense. They would get a card either way. They can exercise our Overlord, which is a little unfortunate, and also very unfortunate that Eclipse doesn't kill the tracker, but it would kill the Enduring Innocence and exile it, which is sweet. Draw a card. You want to play another low toughness creature? No. Goodbye, Overlord. Nice knowing ya. If we hadn't collected evidence on our previous deadly cover-up, we could do that now. So, it's a little rough. Yeah, I think I'm still going to use Malicious Eclipse here and get rid of this thing. And then take a hit from Entity Tracker, hold open 3 steps ahead, then try to sweep again, or just start building up with Ashiok. Another Enduring Innocence. Let's try and counter it. Maybe they just drew a negate. Deadly cover-up would be great for that, but ooh, if this just gets a negate. Yes! Oh, that is just beautiful. They get to draw a card, unfortunately, but now we can cover up and exile all their Enduring Innocence. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, feeling good. Let's get this. Thank you. Get one from their hand. Oops. Yeah, that's good for us. And then they get a card, but we can probably safely play Ashiok. Or not, because that's kind of weird. I'm gonna just use this Cruel Claws Heist and hold open Spellgyre, I guess. Okay, just land. Alright, so I could have played Ashiok, but I'm being super cautious. Maybe just gonna draw with Spellgyre. They don't give us anything to counter here. Yeah, we can just go for the throat that, so let's draw 2. Deduce is good. Island less interesting to me. Well, maybe I should have kept the island. Because now we can't play Ashiok and kill something. Alright, sure, let's keep the end. Let's play Ashiok and make some 1/1s. What are you gonna do about my big bad Planeswalker? Have you had enough? Alright, so they get to kill Ashiok here. That's a little sad, if I'm being real. Just gives it hexproof until end of turn, so that's fine by me. Deduce, we get a land. And just gonna kill this thing right now. Hold open the end. Oh, love that. I didn't even think about... We got to exile something, so these get to get +1/+1 counters on them. Feel like a scoop might be incoming. Okay, we're gonna pass. We will draw. Get a Restless Reef. Liliana. Sure. Alright, there's no stick, so I'll just make them discard whatever they do. Drop go throat.
And I don't, you won't be outsmarting me.
Ossification. Should have used on one of my 2/2s, I guess. Did they get an answer for Liliana, maybe? Oh. Discard this land. Okay. I'm gonna exile this thing so we can beef up our little dudes again. Boom. Okay. That's gonna do it. Lich Legend. Alright, we're on the play. It's a good hand. I don't know what we're up against, but it seems very keepable to me. We have a nice little curve going on. 2 through 5. Or 2, 3, 3, 4. Sleight of hand, and they love what they see, so we will hold open Anoint with Affliction. They play a tapped land, so we will... What do we want to get down? Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to play Overlord there because don't really want to discard,
We all have things we'd rather.
discard Go for the Throat, because if they have... Okay, Tidebinder, Liliana can try to stick around, and if they have these, like, new Slasher card, Buzzsaw thing, I want to exile that with Anoint with Affliction. A little hard to decide what to discard here. Do we need to hold open Spellgyre? If we play Shieldred, we can minus Liliana. So. If they kill Liliana right now, I will regret not plussing her first. Maybe they'll counter this. But I was playing this first to give me more information on what to discard, because it's a little bit of a toss-up. Oh, that makes it easy. No, that's one thing at least. Alright, let's plus now. Probably just dropping a swamp. Oh, okay, they're going to Tidebind her. Well, that's fine by me. Hopefully she won't die right now. We can try to kill this thing next turn. Counterspell backup. Creature. Ooh. So we can actually take care of both of these right now. We can anoint the Tidebinder and then minus Liliana to kill the Preacher. That feels pretty good. I think Liliana's definitely done enough work.
Wipe that smug look off that face. Nothing more.
Jace is nice. I'm going to hold up 3 steps ahead now and see what happens. Well, that was not what I expected to happen. Uncounterable Hidetsugu here. It's a bit scary, and I'm going to assume they have whatever they want to put on top ready to go. Probably breach the multiverse. So, I can need to draw 3 steps ahead and get an answer. Not those, though. Those are not answers. Play Jason plus. Could mill them, but then Jace immediately dies. Let's see what we draw. Ay, ay, ay. No to the lands. Oh, God. We are exposed. Okay. They have a way to sacrifice this thing? I mean, I'm going to assume that's the combo win con, right? Probably Breach. I don't know if there's anything else, other instants and sorceries to put on top in today's standard. Ah. Okay. We are dead. I think I have to try to deduce for a sweeper, which we do not get. We can try to block with Overlord. So, I'll play tap land here. Nope. No to Ashiok. I guess I should have surveilled before using deduce. Can try to protect our Overload Spelljar, like so. Counter Liliana, I think. And can they kill us right now? Alright, I'll definitely try to trade with Shieldred. Cool. That seems to have worked. See what we get. Gain a life. It's an island. If we play Jace, we could protect it if it doesn't get countered. Could plus it and stem the damage, or we can try to draw into an answer to kill Hidetsugu and Kairi. They must have a counterspell, right? Or another Tidebinder. If they have another Tidebinder, we're just dead no matter what, I think. So maybe I should have drawn with the clue there.
You won't stop us.
Get the campaign back. All right, that resolved. Did we get to survive another turn? No, Restless Reef. Okay, so they can kill Jace. Kind of forgot about the Reef there, unfortunately. It's my bad. They mill themselves. Alright, we're definitely getting Ghost Vacuum in there. Upon sideboarding.
A minor setback to Phyrexia's.
Oh, yes. That's what we needed. They might have a counterspell, so what do we need to do to mitigate that? If we play the end, we won't be able to use the counterspell. I mean, we play the Intimidation campaign, so I'm just going to try this right now. Oh my god, and we even get one out of their hand. Okay, that's really good for us. Okay, so Push-Pull looks to be their reanimator of choice. They also have Virtue of Persistence to reanimate. Season of Loss to kill their own Hidetsugu. So I guess Push-Pull is what they're trying to put on top with Hidetsugu. They don't seem to have breached the multiverse, so... But yeah, definitely some reanimating shenanigans. It's a cool deck, being honest. I like their deck. Sweet. Let's get this bad boy down. And I'm feeling weirdly optimistic right now, so... Let's draw another card with a clue, get a Liliana down next turn. For this pesky thing. So maybe next turn we need to hold open our own Restless Reef to trade. Mill yourself? No, they mill me this time. These would have been nice, but it's not the end of the world. Go down to 5, which is definitely scary. If that was another Restless Reef for a second, I would have been very unhappy. What do we draw? Oh. Well, isn't that just absolutely lovely? What a nice answer. And they might have a Tidebinder, so we do have to watch out for that. But I think let's get Liliana down. No stick. It's plus, discard this island.
Don't overthink.
And yeah, I'm just gonna be extra safe and kill this reef right now. We do have go for the throat for the reef also, but I know there was no stick there, so if they draw a Tidebinder off the top and then that counters my demolition field, I'd be very unhappy. So let's do this, get this over with, and probably play Intimidation Campaign again. God, this card is really coming through. That's why we have a 1 of. Alright, it's our last basic. Good to know. Deduce is perfect. Alright, we just don't want to deck, but we're pretty far away from that. Nice, we deduce. We deduce if there's a stick, which there is not. We plus. We discard this land.
You won't be outsmarted.
Go for the throat. Does not get to kill this overlord, so yeah, we get a counter spell. Feeling pretty good. Alright, they're not doing anything. Let's draw. Let's plus Liliana. Oh, definitely get rid of cut down here. Land is decent, and attack. Get rid of Anointment with Affliction. Don't think they had any. Oh, they have Fairy Mastermind. Okay. I'm gonna say I don't think they had any cheap creatures, but could have attacked with Reef there too. Alright, no need for them to have a Virtue, and let's copy our own Overlord. Don't need to draw cards right now, I'm not feeling too concerned about that. Alright, that's gonna do it. Oof. Right, I think Jace is great, I think Duress, and our 3 Ghost Vacuums can come right in, as well as Disdainful Stroke and Tidebinder. Cut down can go, Annoying with Affliction can go. Their Fairy Masterminds might be a little pesky, so maybe I'll keep one Anoint, but it's, yeah, I guess so. And what else can we get rid of? I think Overlord is not great. Deadly Cover Up is probably good. I mean, we know they have the Uncounterability, is the thing. Just get rid of Shieldred's Edict, cover the throat, go down to 2 Liliana. Or no, just get rid of Intimidation Campaign. Alright. Let's try it. Of course we get the Liliana after cutting them, but that's fine. And we get the Anoint with Affliction, which we didn't really want that badly, but such is life. We didn't get... Oh. Speak of the devil, I was going to say we didn't get any of our Duresses, but there's one. Maybe we'll get a negate out of their hand here. Okay, there's the Mastermind, so it makes me feel better about Anoint. They have Hitotsugu and some creatures, alright. Kind of forgot about their creature of the Schism, so maybe I should have held back on getting rid of all of our cheap removal. If I play Liliana, they just flash in Mastermind and then attack her down. Okay. The end can take care of Hitotsugu. Just gonna let them flash in this and then just kill a Mastermind now. I think that's fine. Maybe I should have just gone for Liliana or Jace there, but I think it's okay. Creature needs to go. Don't really want to use the end on it. Anoint is probably the move. Let's Duress. Yep, take the push-pull. That's what they want to use. Do like this. Just kill it now. Next turn we can the end. Well, they actually don't have the lands for Hitotsugu, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's do this. Yeah, you can't kill Liliana right now, I don't think. They can draw a card with Mastermind though.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah. Ooh, thank you for the island. Happily take that. Fortunately, we don't get to hold up counter magic. So they get to draw a bunch of cards. A little scary. There's the uncounterable Hidetsugu, but they do not know about our The End, which can exile it. Card is kind of a house, though, if I'm being honest. Another Jace. Well, I think we take the opportunity to exile this right now, right? It's like the whole engine for their deck. Okay, Shieldred in their hand. Good to know. Push pull. Okay, they do have a breach. Maybe I missed that last time. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think I'm going to plus Liliana and discard 3 steps ahead here. Could be a mistake, but I really want to be able to use our Jaces. And if they play Shieldred, that would be perfect, because then we can just minus Liliana, but they know about that, so I'm going to assume they won't. Yeah. Go for the throat just kills our Overlord, actually, so let's drop Jace. And I think I want to draw with Jace. I'm still going to mill them. I know they're a Reanimator deck, but I want to be able to do this. And I didn't really want to get rid of either of these. Okay. They have to get rid of Go for the Throat here. They can not kill either of our Planeswalkers with this Fairy. Okay, but they can save Shieldred from Liliana. They say oops. Not quite sure why. They're definitely putting us in a little bit of a pickle. Probably plussing Jace and maybe double plussing. No, that feels stupid. Alright, well, we know we're doing this. We could try to draw with Overlord and get both of them, but it's taking 4 damage from Shieldred. And I think we're going to play Overlord anyways, I suppose, so let's get it down. It can block Shieldred, which is going to take a bunch of damage right now. But we have some flexibility. Sure. They get a land. Not really what you want to see. Not really worth 4 life there, but such is life. Alright, I'm gonna try to keep Jace alive. Do like this.
Become subdued.
If they can kill our Overlord, they can still kill Liliana. Okay. Oof. Oh man, we're getting a little close to death, so let's minus Jace and draw here.
I will iterate on my performance. No secret escapes my grasp.
Okay, not quite the answer. We're very close to death. And we need to draw cards to kill Shieldred, so...
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Interesting. Alright, let's play Ghost Vacuum. Play Jason, I think, plus. Can't really afford to draw 3. Definitely cannot, actually. So we'll do like this and hope that Liliana can survive next turn. They don't play another creature. I think that's my main game plan right now. Ghost Vacuum can start exiling stuff if they decide to reanimate. That is really good for us. That is what we needed to happen. I think we're pretty good now. Let's get rid of a Shieldred in their yard. Gonna go down to 2. We get to kill Shieldred here, though.
I'm done here. Whatever. Luck, fate.
And then I'm gonna draw 3 with Jace. Mill them 3 because they have more than 20 in their yard. We get to draw 3. 3 steps ahead is really nice. Are we attacking with Overlord? Yeah, I don't think they'll be hasty at all. I want to draw these cards while they don't have a Shieldred. yeah, I mean, we want to start milling them, so maybe I should have attacked with Reef there. We need to hold up a counterspell for sure. I don't really want to play Liliana, if I'm being real. Just need to counter anything they do. Okay, that's fine. We can kill that. It's Exile, Vacuum. Get the Tidebinder out of there, and then Deduce. And draw another card. What do they got in library? 25 still, okay. So, okay. Ah, they didn't let us do the thing. Here's my current DIMIR control list, and yeah, once again, I'm loving this deck. It's probably maybe my favorite way to play control right now, because it feels just so flexible and like it can have an answer for everything. I'm very happy with my third Ghost Vacuum in the sideboard. I have suddenly gone way up on this card. I used to think that Leyline of the Void was maybe a little bit worse, but not that much worse. But now, because this is its own win con in addition to exiling cards, I think if you don't have access to white or green for easy graveyard exile, like with Rest in Peace or Tranquil Throwback, I think Ghost Vacuum is really solid. So, hell yeah. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it and you want to subscribe to my channel, that would mean a lot to me. It really helps support me as I try to grow, and I'll see you in the next video. So thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.